want to recognize you and also say that we are so glad that you could come see us. McKnights were here. Where? Right here. Yeah. I didn't see you back then, Mac. We want to recognize you too and appreciate you coming. Good. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say for the good of the cause? Thank you so much. We planned this to run about an hour, and the hour is up, and the hour is here. This concludes our program. Thank you so much.
But in the springtime of my senility, it's going to be very difficult to remember that back. But I think about Orangeburg High School, how different it was for us. If you remember, well, let's talk about our assemblies. The students did not participate in the assemblies. We would have all of the town leaders or businessmen come in and make a speech. The superintendent would get up and tell us what he thought we should do. We did not, as I remember, participate in the planning of assembly programs. That's so different from today when the students really, in fact, when we were juniors, we did not even have class office, I beg your pardon. When we were sophomores, we did not have class officers. We were not even organized to the point that we had planned meetings. We did not have president, vice president. You know, how different. One other thing I remember, I think we called it chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chapel.
Mm-hmm.
We sang, but there was not a student playing the piano, I don't believe, or did I not make them play? But
No,
there was the music teacher.
The director of
the director of the music directed, and one of our class members who was so musical, but you know, she was just never asked to play the piano during chapel. And, you know, what a difference 50 years makes.
What, I'll open this question to all three of you. What do you consider to be the most memorable event in your high school years?
Oh, discovering that they were boys.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, well, by the same token, I think we enjoyed the fact that high school was a real challenge, and it was a good time. I remember I had, you know, the times that we went through, they weren't the most lucrative as far as being a lot of money is concerned and so forth, and so money was very scarce, and you could go to the movies for 10 cents or 11 cents and buy a gallon of gas real cheap, 11, 12, 15 cents if you had a car. Now, I was lucky I had a car, and I enjoyed that. I had a 29 Ford convertible, and hot stuff. And, that was really great. It was navy blue with yellow wire wheels.
Did you have rumble seat?
Yeah, rumble seat. Oh, God.
That was the...
But I think it was we had no television. We had no entertainment. You made your own entertainment. You rode your bicycle, or you walked, or you ran to school. Like Margaret said tonight, she had to run to school.
I rode a bicycle.
Yeah. And that was our mode of transportation, most of us.
And you got together in groups and had more friendship than they do now, I think, because without the entertainments, you sought your own companions, and you know, we did have a lot of friends.
We girls would meet around in houses, and that was our social life.
We had a lot of hay rides and parties that were gotten up, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Playing in the hay, you know.
I'm not not going to pursue that one.
Okay. You leave that off.
Okay. Most y'all have lived. The three of you lived in and around Orangeburg all of your life. I'm assuming close thereabouts, except for maybe some offs for a few years. How has Orangeburg, in y'all's opinion, changed in the past 50 years?
Oh, it has grown.
People.
Well, I want to say that really the main street, we're talking about the main drag,
Yeah.
it ain't what it used to be.
You know, you heard.
You see, we used to ride up and down Russell Street.
Yeah. On Saturday afternoon and park on Main Street.
We would park on Main Street.
That's right, and watch the people walk by.
And get a Coke, and sometimes we call it a dope.
Yeah, a dope. We could call it a dope.
From Ed Cannon's.
And when Sunnyside Cemetery was the sort of the age of town.
Yeah. Used to hunt quail back behind Sunnyside Cemetery. That's right. Carolina Avenue, from Carolina Avenue on back, there wasn't anything back there. And that was a big place to go.
They had the airport where the school is now.
Yeah.
In fact,
I mean, not the new school, but what is it, Bennett?
Yeah,
That
Bennett
was the old
Avenue
airport.
Lower School.
Wasn't anything out there, it was cotton
the
field.
Presbyterian Church, that was old stomping ground.
Yeah. The Presbyterian Church is right where
Webster's
Orangeburg
Woods.
Pharmacy is now. Webster's Woods it was out in the boondocks. Now the Presbyterian Church sits on.
That's what I'm getting. The Presbyterian Church now sits in Webster's Woods, and that was Lover's Lane.
That's right.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We would go to. Have you ever been to Webster's Woods?
Yes, plenty of times. Yeah. Carolina Avenue was, like I said, Carolina Avenue was a dirt street, and it wasn't anything beyond Carolina, like on up Riverside, the country club and all this out here. Wasn't anything beyond that. And it was a good place to hunt quail and dove, and that was a parking spot
So
too.
was Bennett Avenue, where
That's right. Dick Horn used to land his plane where Bennett Avenue Lower School is.
so
He took us all up our senior year, remember?
Yeah.
It was all around.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
Things have certainly changed.
So that's it.
Okay, let's move on to what it takes to plan a high school reunion.
a lot of work, well, actually
It takes a lot of time.
a lot of delegation.
Don't tell them too much. We'll sell this thing. We'll put it in a book form.
Well, first it takes a lot of just wanting to do it.
That's right.
And wanting to do it bad.
And you have to ask.
It took Harold, he began 2 years ago.
In 1985.
Assessing the injuries, didn't he, Cohen?
Yeah.
And the dangers of assessing, but we're really interested in undertaking this. So for a year, he did that, feeling the same. Then, about a year ago, he just took the bull by the horns and he says, you invited round to my house at 7 o'clock on a Monday night, and
we started.
And he got
And we've had so much fun, we're going to keep on coming to his house every night.
That's right.
Monday night at 7 o'clock.
And I'm going to be out of town.
Do you find that the interest is slacking off any over this? I mean, I know you had like a 20 or 25-year reunion. Did you find the interest?
20 year, but I think it's more interest in this one.
More interest in this than
In
it
the
was
20
in
year.
that.
I think the 20 year we were so busy with children. It was just a busy time. Now perhaps we're more relaxed.
We're glad we
Able
made it.
Senility years of our life.
Really, we had 112 members in the class, which Harold got the names of. Of those, we were able to account for all but 5, which I think is pretty good.
I think so too.
And 38 had died, which was very bad. We think a large number. But you see, that leaves something like 69 people.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, this was during